A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away, there's a planet that was born in our solar system, known as Earth. In Earth, there was a boy who was born on April 2nd, 1996. That boy is named Kelvin Chan, and that is me. At the age of 21, I had this curiosity in my life that I wanted to find my life purpose. I didn't know where to start or how to start, but I knew what needed to be done, which is to find a mentor so that I can find my life purpose. How did I get that idea? Well, that is because of a movie known as Kung Fu Panda. You see, before Po became the Dragon Warrior, he had the aspiration to learn martial arts. His inspiration and determination to learn martial arts soon led him to meet Master Shifu. Master Shifu then accepted Po as his student and took him in and trained him day and night. And Po had to undergo an intensive training, which soon led him to become the Dragon Warrior. That gave me the aha moment that I should also do the same for my life. So I went on to a journey and searched for my mentors by attending various business and leadership events. After attending those events for a year, I've identified 10 different individuals, business leaders who are interested to mentor me in life and also give me their name card. I messaged each and every one of them. After messaging each and every one of them, whenever it comes to the day of the meeting, they will always tell me to reschedule the meeting because they were too busy. They totally forgot about the meeting, or they had something urgent that comes up. So I'm always at the last of the agenda. So day after day, weeks after weeks, and months after months of rescheduling the meeting. One day I told myself that enough is enough. I no longer want to tolerate them anymore. So I gave up my dream on finding a mentor. Out of the blue, a friend reached out to me and told me to watch a movie known as Forrest Gump. So I decided to watch Forrest Gump, and after watching it, it instantly became my favorite movie. Why? That is because even though Forrest lost his best friend during the Vietnam War, he opened a restaurant and there were struggles between it, and he also ran a marathon across America. The struggles that he faced in his life, he did not let them hinder him from going forward, but rather he turned those struggles into a motivation so that he can keep going forward. That movie and his character inspired me to tell myself to try one more time, even though I had failed. So after telling myself those 3 words, I could feel the burning desire, the burning sensation in me, telling me to start again, to find a mentor. So this time I decided to post my request on Facebook, and a friend reached out to me and tell me that he knows someone that is able to help me. So my friend invited me over to the dojo known as Mushinkan Academy. It is a place where they teach martial arts. In that center, I met a teacher known as Sensei Frankie. And Sensei Frankie, on the first day when we both met, we talked for hours. I shared to him about my vision, my curiosity, and my dream. He didn't laugh at me, but rather he gave me words of encouragement that was so warm, that touches my heart, that really made me motivated. Before the meeting ended, my sensei told me that he was willing to help me, but he needs to understand me deeper. So I suggested to him, why not I become your student? My sensei agreed and took me in as his student to teach me martial arts. After attending 52 classes over a year, I came to a realization that I knew that my purpose in life was to be an environmentalist and also an entrepreneur. My sensei changed my life forever. He has always been there for me no matter how tough life is. He has always been giving me advice and will always be there to catch me whenever I'm about to fall. At the age of 23, I have this dream of setting up a company. I want to set up a company, a social enterprise company that makes an environmental difference for the world. I wrote in to a few business leaders to get them to check my business proposal and also to give me feedback. Some of them replied to me that they didn't have time to read my business proposal because it was too long. And some told me that they wanted to charge me a fee, which is ridiculously expensive when they know I didn't have the money to pay for it. Ever since that day, I came to realize that nobody has, not everyone in this world doesn't have time for you, but rather it's all about priority. If people can set the priority right with you, you will see yourself in their agenda. So I gave up. I almost gave up my dream of setting up my company because of all those rejection and all those reasons that I've been facing by business leader. But one day in my heart, when I was attending one of the classes in the dojo, I decided to tell myself one more time, Kelvin, let's try to set up the company one more time. Let's try to talk to someone else, maybe someone different. You may wonder why I didn't ask my sensei for help. That is because I felt ashamed because I've been asking him for too many favors and give him less in return. So that's why I didn't bother to ask him for help. But because of my will of keep saying one more time in me, it takes away my negative thoughts, and I approach my sensei, telling him about my passion and about my dream to set up a company. My sensei, at the end of the conversation, he told me, Kelvin, you should have come to me earlier. I have all the answers waiting for you. So he gave me the wisdom, the knowledge, the guidance to set up a company. And 4 years later down the road, my company is here today is because of my sensei, and also because of the determination of me telling myself one more time to try it again. You see, sometimes in life, when we face setback, we mustn't just give up like that. Why? That's because if Thomas Edison were to give up after 10,000 tries, he would never have perfected the first light bulb. If the Wright brothers were to give up after 7 to 8 times, they would never be able to build the first airplane for humanity. Same goes with Elon Musk. He failed countless of times before proving to humanity that we are meant to go to space. All these people have setbacks, but they never let their setbacks stopping them from going forward, because life is uncertain. You will never know when you will hit that breakthrough. So before you give up in life, what are the 3 words that you must tell yourself? One more time. So tell yourself that consistently, and you will see a shift of mindset and the sheer will of your determination in you to push yourself forward to overcome any obstacles in life. So to my fellow Toastmasters and dear guests, I hope today my speech is compelling enough for you to adopt those 3 words and hope that it can steer you to move forward in life and overcome any challenges. So that's all from me, and thank you, Toastmasters.